your answer?
I've read
Where's your
about
answer?
I've read about him too. Oh, you mean
Government,
the corruption part of it?
yeah, but government cannot interfere.
Yeah.
Government, if government interfere, they will stop the financial support to St. Lucia.
Hmm.
I'm not saying that the Prime Minister or the Minister of Sport cannot invite the President to have a chat with him.
Right,
But the
right.
Government
But
cannot take
they can't dictate to the
cannot dictate or
association what
cannot
ought
take
to.
any action as long governmental agencies or government anything interfere. The affiliates are the one to take the president of the St. Lucia Football Association to account.
Yeah, but Colin, let me ask you a question. As the name St. Lucia is involved, the country of St. Lucia is involved, don't you think that it is proper for the Prime Minister, who is the leader of the government, or even the Minister of Sports, to find out from the relevant authority,
Right.
whether it's the President, Vice President, Secretary,
Yes.
why St. Lucia is not represented?
No, look, if England has a problem, the English Football Association handles that. If the government want to have a private conversation or independent investigation, they could do it. But they cannot directly interfere with the structure of the
No, I'm aware of
No,
that.
yeah.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doubting that, caller. Please don't misunderstand me. I don't want to suggest for 1 second. I know Jack Warner personally, by the way. I want to just to say that because the country or the island of St. Lucia is involved, right?
Yeah.
I feel that the Prime Minister or Minister
Should
of Sports
intervene.
should ask questions. They can't give directions.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
never go that far. I believe I understand the
Yes, he
FIFA
could,
ruling.
Yes, he could ask questions.
Yeah.
If you want to invite, as I said before, that the Prime Minister, the Minister of Sport, could invite the
Yeah.
President of the Football Association, but he cannot hold them accountable.
So caller, let me jump in here. Isn't that a
Yes, now,
national?
let me finish.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Cooper could directly tell the Prime Minister he has nothing to account for him.
Don't you consider this thing to be a national concern, caller, a national issue?
It is a national
Right.
concern.
So if it is a national, so hold on with me. We're not. I didn't even know. I did not know about the conditions with regarding FIFA and the Football Association. Now that you have said that, I understand. But this thing has become a national issue, and I believe the people in the various positions should intervene and let the St. Lucian public know from the National Football Association what exactly is going on. And this is what Mr. Josie is asking.
What I am saying to you and Mr. Josie, the affiliates of the Football Association could demand a meeting for the Football Association to give them an explanation. Mr. Cooper have had a press conference, but what he said in the press conference, I couldn't understand. I called Newspin and asked Mr. Timothy Polio to invite the president of the St. Lucia Football Association on his program where St. Lucian could have an opportunity to question him. That hasn't happened. I don't know.
Caller, you know something? I'm very happy and impressed that you are concerned.
Yeah.
Because I am equally concerned. And I hope we can get to the bottom of this.
Let me say one more thing there.
Yeah.
When this gentleman was elected,
You mean
I
Mr.
opposed that
Cooper?
vehemently, you know.
You mean Mr. Cooper?
Yeah.
Okay.
That meeting took place in Viewport.
And you did what?
He opposed it.
Brother Scotty, apparently you having a personal something there with Mr. Cooper, so we may not discuss this.
No, nothing personal.
No, because you said you opposed it. And
I
it
was
look-
president of the La Clery Football League. I served La Clery for 26 consecutive years. You don't tell me, Champagne, I have a personal problem.
No.
I have a
Hold on.
responsibility.
I did not say you have a personal. I didn't use the word problem. I said maybe you may have something personal with Mr. Cooper. So if that's
No,
what
I
it
have
is.
nothing personal about Mr. Cooper. I gone to a meeting to represent La Clery. It is my responsibility to elect the person I feel that is more competent.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Fair enough.
More competent.
I agree.
enough.
The structure of the election on that day, we thought Masha was not qualified. Another, I think it was Central Castries, were not qualified to vote. We took the matter, La Clary Football League took the matter to court. That's
Wow.
how serious
Yeah, that is serious.
we took that.
Brother Scotty, we will continue this conversation tomorrow
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't
okay.
mind, because this is important. Although I have the police tomorrow. Listen, before you leave, a gentleman text messaged me just a minute ago, and he wanted your number. He lives in the U.S. Virgin Islands. You mind say it on the air if you don't mind, or you want to call me in private?
Yeah, I'll call you in
Okay,
private.
all
I'll
right.
meet you after the show.
After the show, yes.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Beautiful. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to
Good morning.
you. Yes.
Hi, good morning.
Yes,
Morning.
good morning, Sir Michael. Good morning, Mr. Josie. Good morning, Champagne.
Hello, good
morning.
morning to you.
What the last caller was saying is very true. Mr. Lyndon Cooper has no explanation to give to the government. According to FIFA rules,
Yeah.
there is no way that the government should interfere in anything to do with the Football Association.
Okay.
So the Prime Minister on his own and the Sports Minister cannot get involved in that.
So let me ask you this,
And
caller.
I have a feeling, listen, just 1 minute.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Lyndon Cooper will not entertain the government and the Ministry of Sports.
Okay.
I can tell you that.
So
He will
listen
not.
to me. As a government who has a responsibility for answers of a country, we are not talking about the interference from FIFA to the national football. We are saying as a government where the people of a country deserves answers. Don't you should say something on that? No?
They cannot, they cannot get involved. What has to happen now, according to the caller, some news station should call Mr. Cooper in for him to, on a live show, to explain exactly what he said for those who did not understand concerning why St. Lucia did not take part in the competition.
All right.
This is what has to happen.
Let
But
me-
there's no way, if you know, I'm a football fan, and FIFA rules, the government cannot have no say, no interference,
Yeah,
nothing at
I
all. The
take-
Prime Minister, the Ministry of Sports,
Yeah,
will be
I-
out of place to get involved. It
I-
might even cause the Football Association getting a fine.
Okay.
Caller, I take your point, but please stay with me for a second. I take your point, okay? Because that point was made by the previous caller to you. I am looking and connecting sports, football, and everything with the activities of young people, and we have heard time and time and time again that one of the ways in which you can divert young people from crime and criminal activities and negative kind of behavior is through sports.
Very true.
What is troubling my mind right now, and I don't want to pose any questions to you, but I just want you to know how my mind is working and thinking. Suppose the government cannot say anything, and I agree they probably can't say anything, FIFA would not allow that. If it happens that there is no football competition, there is no St. Lucia team in the future, next year, year after, wherever in the world they are playing. So St. Lucia is out completely. Do we go
Well,
to the, who will go to the Football Association? Whose responsibility it is if as a result of that
Well-
crime